Hello and welcome to this Hustle Castle Vampire Count boss guide. Today we'll be looking through everything you need to beat this boss with ease, so this will be especially good for people who might be struggling maybe with a friend or just getting no help from their random matchup. For new people to the channel, I have a range of other boss guides you can check out at the end of this video if you do enjoy this one. I almost cover all of them and with great detail. Firstly, for this boss, which I'm sure is pretty obvious, please don't use tanks. You can technically make this work with the right items, but for 95% of people it won't help the situation and you'll be wasting valuable resurrections. Your squad should look something like this, between 1 to 2 archers for that damage, at least 3 resurrects, preferably 5 if you are new to dungeons and struggling with this boss, and the rest can be healers or high damage mages depending on what you have left. This will require you to have a good amount of resurrects if you don't have a high damage team, especially for new players who are finding this boss difficult. Just before we look at the hero, make sure you get subscribed. I have a great tips and tricks video coming out in the future which will have new tips over my first tips and tricks video, which everyone can still get some great benefit from. So now onto the hero. We don't need to look at the warrior tree, as for this boss it isn't needed, so moving on to the mage tree, what can we use to make this boss a bit easier? Well, for starters, you're going to want to have Double Spell, Astral Exercise, Absolute Power, and Sage upgraded as much as possible. This will give you a chance to use your same spells twice, like Resurrection. It will buy you more time with the Astral Exercise per mage, and finally give you more power from either your Resurrection power or more damage from your damage mages. If you are really struggling with this boss more than the others, just make sure you have Sorcerer's Hat, Clock of Hard Times, and Magic Signet Ring on, or just as many as you need to complete it, and then it will get easier from there once you're able to upgrade the previous skills. For your archers, the ones with the most consistent damage, you should be looking to upgrade Sniper, Double Shot, Bullseye, and Vampiric Arrows. This will keep them alive but also hit some crucial damage to defeat this boss quickly. Personally, I'm not a massive fan of using a lot of archers in the dungeon, but let's say you are. Try using Enchanted Quiver, Robin's Hood, and the Dungeon Flag for that extra amount of burst and survivability. You might have said to yourself, why not the Ace Up the Sleeve, which is a really good relic? Well, for this boss it doesn't spawn in anything unlike the Mystic Circle or Emperor's Chamber, so you won't be able to get any benefit from it. Just before we get to the last part of the video, please hit that like button if you did enjoy this or learn something from it so I know how many people actually did. And if you have any other better setups that you think other people should be using, then make sure you leave your comment down below so you can help other players out just like yourself. So just before we hit the end of the video, why not check out my Patreon page? And yes, I'm sure you've heard plenty of people talk about this, but to me this is very important heading into the future. This will help keep my videos coming in frequently and at higher quality, and with some extra benefits to anyone that actually joins. So please check it out if you like the channel and want to see more videos like this in the future, and want to make this channel more of a success with some extra perks for yourself that you can't get on YouTube. Thank you for watching this Hustle Castle Vampire Count boss guide, and yeah, I really do hope you have an amazing day, and I hope to see you in the next one.